afternoon. Welcome to Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. I wish to welcome and acknowledge your beautiful presence with infinite, unconditional love. Just know this, to all of the subscribers, the new kids, and everybody that stops by my channel to visit to see what story the angels want to tell today, you are loved above your imagination. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Today we're going to be talking, well, the angels gave me a message, okay? The title is, Where in the World is the World? The Macrocosm of Chaos, the Boiling Point. And they wanted this to be a series, so this is part 1. And it says, welcome, watchers of the new era. The earth plane is a giant cosmic fire. Energies are a roiling pot of hot water, forcing hidden timelines to the surface. So that's what the story the angels want to tell today. This is a collective reading for entertainment purposes only. You know we have to say entertainment purposes only, but those that know, you know when you know. All right, so let's do this. We're going to welcome in the archangels of the Archangel Twin Flames of our chakras, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron at the Earth Star, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity at the High Heart, Archangels Mario, Lavender, Zacchaeus, and Amethyst at the Soul Star Chakra. We should welcome them in. Archangels of our Twin Flames of our chakras are helping us to absorb and carry more light energy. And with all of the light energies that are coming from the central sun right now, it is so perfect that all of these layers and layers and layers of energies, we are in a cosmic symphony. And so the archangels are helping us to carry that energy, activate our DNA codes, and our activations of our cosmic gifts are going on. They have been going on. We are now integrating those cosmic gifts. You guys go into the silence of source. Okay, just meditate or sit still. If you could sit still for 15 to 30 minutes, okay, no, 20 to 30 minutes, they said. Just be in silence. If your mind starts to talk to you, just go shh and listen to whatever the angels or your divine guides want to tell you. There are messages for you to hear while we integrate these upgraded abilities, okay? Everybody has them, so there's nobody that's going to get left out, okay? There's no need for you to be in fear that you don't have the cosmic gifts. You have what you are supposed to have, all right? Okay, so we're going to say bye to Exy's mom. Bye, Exy's mom. And we are going to welcome in the archangels of the 7 rays, whose divine intelligence is helping us to integrate these new gifts. Is power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. Okay, and they're right here. Archangel Michael, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Archangels Mario, Lavender, Zacchaeus, and Amethyst. And here we have Archangel Raziel, who is the Archangel of Wisdom and Knowledge. He is the guide to the higher realms. He is one of my divine guides that is with me all the time. Your divine guides are with you all the time. I'm aware and conscious of his assistance to me all the time. I know he was there the whole time, but I was only made aware of his presence 6 years ago, and he's been with me ever since. So when you see me put together a short or long form video like this one, Archangel Raziel has been right there with me the whole time. Okay, the angels give me the title of the story. They also help me to build the short visual, and they also help me to get the information that I need to tell their story while they pop the cards out that they want to use for the story they want to tell. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to welcome in the archangels of the 4 corners, 4 directions, and their twin flames. Thank you, Archangel of the 7 rays. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of our chakras. To the archangels of the 4 corners and your twin flames, we wish to request your presence to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. We wish to request the protection of this sacred space, and to all that dwell within, we wish to request protection from any and all that stop by this channel to hear, know, and apply the wisdom of the story that the archangels wish to tell. We wish you to protect their sacred space and all that dwell within. Protect them, their sacred space, and all that dwell within. Thank you so much. We welcome and acknowledge the presence of all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one that are in this room, right here, right now. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, you guys, this is part 1. Where in the world is the world? The macrocosm of chaos, the boiling point. So if you guys look around and you're sitting back and you're just looking at things from a 360 degree, you can see if you're separating yourself and you're in your sacred space, you're in your center, you will be able to notice a trend, okay? You'll be able to see where things are falling, okay? Falling into place. There may be a collective that is growing of things that just don't fit, okay? Things that just don't make sense, okay? That's me judging, and we don't judge that. What I'm doing is observing, okay? So the macrocosm is what's going on globally, okay? It's a macrocosm of chaos. You see a difference, all right? So let's do this. Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, if you would, please give us the essence of the story you wish to tell today. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yep. Since that one turned over, we might have to look at that one, okay? Okay. Let's put it to the side. All right. Voyage of the heart. So we're looking at love flows through you and to you in the spite of the chaos that is going on outside of in the world. When we see, hear, and know things, we speak things from our heart space, from infinite unconditional love. Voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. Do you see the cycle? When we let it flow through us, it comes back to us. Okay? Thank you, Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Charity. It's interesting. This is Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity at the high heart. This is the voyage of the heart. Okay, the angels are picking the cards, y'all. You already see it happening right here, right now. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Look, miracles. Despite what's going on, the chaos in the world, expect miracles. Okay, expect the wondrous to emerge. Why? Because you are not participating in the macrocosm of chaos. Let things boil over, okay? Let those things boil over and evaporate as they will, because they are causing their own evaporation, their own boiling over. That's the energy that's out there right now. Expect miracles as things clear out, okay? Navigating the stars is what's under that. Follow your bliss, okay? While you are trying to make sense of the macrocosm of chaos, find out what gives you passion. Remember, we said give yourself time, 20 to 30 minutes every day. It could be first thing in the morning when you wake up. If you have time not to move around, okay, not to have to get up real quick, give yourself that 20 to 30 minutes where you're in the silence of source and you're just listening in between thoughts. That's where your timeline will emerge. That's where the miracles come from. That's where the messages come from. When we're not thinking, we can hear source telling us what we need to hear, and it could be our higher being, our higher self, okay, our divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. It's also the all that is and the all that ever was that's talking to us in between thoughts, okay? Follow your bliss. Ask the question, what is my bliss? What do I like? What do I want? Where do I want to be? What is going to make me happy? Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. I'm so very grateful to you. Look, now at the Soul Star, this is above our head with Archangels Mariel, Lavender, Zachiel, and Amethyst. It is a great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Remember the card that says follow your bliss? Okay, so your bliss is waiting for you to take action. It's in at the Soul Star Chakra. Okay, Find out what your bliss is. It's coming. It's already there waiting for you at your soul star chakra. Okay? Pay attention to what that might be. Take a risk, venture forward. Oh, it's going to be something beautiful. Okay? You see that ship? It's going with the flow of potential. Okay? You see the wind? See that flag at the top? It's moving forward. Okay? And this sail is full of the wind. This is the winds of change. Follow your bliss. Take a venture forward. Wow. Okay, Spirit. Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. This is at the soul star chakra. You've done something to manifest a wish fulfillment, a blessing, a request. Spirit heard your prayer. Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Okay, this is manifesting. Breaking trail. Something is coming through for you. Okay, pay attention to what it is that you find. Go back to what you remember that you asked for. What did you ask for with pure heart? Okay, gates of triumph. Look, this is 1111. This is Metatron's gateway of change. Okay, we saw the winds of change. We saw going with the flow of potential, breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Success expands your life. Go through the gates, okay? Make sure you do that meditation, 20, 30 minutes every single day. Just be quiet. There's nothing you have to do. Just be quiet. Eventually, you will figure out how to breathe. It's just going to happen, just like when you were born. Nobody told you what to do. When you came to this earth, nobody told you to breathe. Okay, they might have snapped. Pop that little tissue one just to get you to take that deep breath, but nobody told you how to do it. You just already knew it was part of what you needed to do. Same thing with your breath work, okay? To start out that 20 to 30 minutes, your goal is to just quiet your mind, okay? Nothing else. Your body will follow because your body is going to know that this is intentional, that you are meditating, and your body will follow suit, okay? Your soul knows what to tell your body. Just like all of your DNA and your genes said, oh, you are pretty, you got the most pretty face, you got a pretty smile, you got this color hair, you have either your mommy's nails, fingernails, and your daddy's feet. Your DNA laid all of that out. Same thing with breathing during meditation. It will show up, okay? Gates of triumph, all right? So that's there. Go through that gate. Now let's see. This is the one. Look! Solitude. We were just talking about the meditation. I didn't pick the card. In silence, peace prevails. Now, do you see the angels at work? This card stayed. It popped out and then it laid back down. Okay, and it's been there the whole time. So what's happening is I'm getting the energy from the cards that the angels, for the story that the angels want to tell. Okay, solitude. Here's your 20 to 30 minutes every single day. In the morning when it's quiet and the house is quiet and everybody else is quiet, you can go outside and do it. But it says, in silence, peace prevails. Thank you, Spirit. That was so cool. That was so cool. Okay, we'll leave that one out. That's the angels, y'all. These were the Soul Star angels. Mariel, Lavender, Zadkiel, and Amethyst. They want you guys, they have messages for you. That's what this is about. Okay, so when we talk about, okay, well, let's go ahead. We'll get the essence of the story for Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. This is at the Earth Star. Now we know they want you guys to go into meditation because there's a message for you of something that has manifested in the heavens for you. But it says expect miracles too. Okay, this is saying expect miracles. Love flows through you and to you. It is the cycle of the limbless gate. Okay, the infinity symbol. Love flows through you and to you. Okay, always answer a challenge with infinite unconditional love, no matter what. Okay, remember, everybody got a job. Okay, look, narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. We just said it. Okay, let your pathway be led from your heart space. Okay, with infinite unconditional love. Period. Okay, if you do that, there's nothing that love conquers everything. No matter what's going on that you think is going on in the world, remember the chaos that's going on in the world. Some of those things have to happen to be addressed. Okay, okay. Certain things are playing out. Let them play out. Okay, we don't need to intertwine our energy, your pure heart energy, with anything that is being done that is destructive on purpose. When you do that, you are sharing your energy with that energy. You don't have to do that, okay? All right, unknown territory, narrow pathway is unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. There might be a brand new earthly assignment that is getting ready to happen, okay? There might be a brand new earthly assignment, okay? Have no fear. This is the Fool card. He is moving forward, no fear, because he knows, trust the universe, that the universe is going to make sure that he is taken care of. Now, you see the conversation, see the birds? Divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels are there. Okay, he's talking to the tree people. The tree people are there. He's getting energy from the trees. He's getting energy from the owl. He's getting energy from the little bird right there. You are exactly where you need to be. Go with the flow. Okay, don't try to force anything. Just go with the flow. Okay, if you just sit still with something, you'll get the answer as to whether to go left or right. Okay, don't force it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Narrow pathway, unknown territory. You know you're exactly where you need to be. And what's under there? You're going to be uncovering treasure. Okay, your dragon is near you. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. Okay, beneath the surface of what? The surface of chaos. Go into solitude. Separate yourself from the negative energy. Meditate. If you have a challenge, go ahead and do that 20 to 30 minutes. The answer is there. It will come to you. Okay? It will come to you. I remember there's a lot of times where I was doing events as a special events producer for over 25 years, almost 30 years, okay? And we had challenges every single time. Okay, not I won't say every single time, but one of the biggest challenges we had was I was doing the event as a collaborator. Okay, my organization that I was the event planner for was collaborating with NASA. Okay, and there was a challenge when it came to the marketing. There was no inventory in the Washington D.C. area for us to market to, because at the time, you know who was running for presidency the first time. So there was no marketing, and we were up against a bulwark in terms of getting people to hear, see, and know what we were doing. Okay, I had to sit with that. I used to do it all the time, didn't realize I was actually meditating on the events that I was doing. So I would sit still and I would try to figure out how were we going to do the meditation. Sometimes I would lay down with a clipboard and a pen and just put pieces and parts together. I heard, it was a voice, an actual sentence that said, contact the association, the National Association of School Superintendents. That's what I did. I talked to the president of the organization. I sent them an email as to what we were doing. I explained who the organization was, a nonprofit STEM organization. Okay, it involved NASA astronauts, Air Force astronauts, first African American first. There was test pilots. Actually, at the time, the administrator for NASA was one of our African American firsts. Okay, the actress Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek, she was one of our African American firsts. Okay, there was a lot of people that did not know about the people that we brought together. We had a week-long webinar. It blew up. We wanted 100,000 students. We got 82,000 classroom clicks, meaning 82,000 classrooms clicked the link that we had set up. It was a worldwide link to watch the webinar. Okay, not only did we get the 100,000 kids, but looking at 82,000 classroom clicks meant that the number of students was exponential. There was no number. It was way beyond the 100,000 students, okay? And that came from sitting still. I had a challenge. The challenger for me was you know who, and all of the marketing in all over the country had to do with him, okay? So we're going to leave that there and say we send infinite unconditional love, and I thank all of the universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. I thank the all that is and the all that ever was for the time spent with me to help me to land on that solution, that resolution to the challenge that was facing the event that I was putting together for my client. Okay, I thank you so much to the all that is and the all that ever was, and the collective of beings that helped us to make that event a success. Okay, thank you so very much. So under unknown territory, we have uncovering treasure. That is what I meant. Okay, uncovering treasure with everything that was going on in the world, with the microcosm of chaos that was going on in the world at that time. It was brand new. He got into that space because of how he was, okay, because of the person that he was and how he talked and how he approached things. It was kind of brand new to people, but it caused chaos for some people, okay. Other people said, oh, this is our ticket, this is how he talks the way I talk, okay. For the ones that he wasn't talking the way they talked, it was chaos for them, okay. So by going into that sense of silence, by going into the silence of source, I uncovered the treasure, okay, to make what I needed to find a solution and a resolution for what I needed to get done at that moment in time. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. It was so beautiful the way it turned out, okay? Anybody else would probably say, I don't know what we're going to do. How are we going to get these people to show up? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? The main thing was the webinar. There was other satellite events that went with it, but for us to get the 82,000 classroom clicks was the treasure. Everything else went good too. Everything else was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous the way it turned out, okay? All right, so we're going to leave that there, uncovering treasure. Okay, y'all, so it's for us to uncover. There is treasure under the macrocosm of chaos, okay? The world is at a boiling point, okay? And I think we made this situation, we explained this. When a pot is boiling, okay, if you're not paying attention to it, it starts to boil, that water will evaporate, and eventually it will boil down to the bottom of the pot, okay, and burn the pot. Is destruction of whatever was in that pot is completely and totally destroyed, okay? Even the pot can be destroyed because of the amount of heat, okay? Right now, what's going on in the world, we are at the boiling point, okay? So there means there's a boiling point, and in the future of that is the water evaporating. All of those structures that were built on anything that was not infinite unconditional love, there is an evaporation of those things over a spectrum of time. We can't say how much time, we just know it's going to happen. All right, you guys, let's do this. Thank you to the Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. I am so very grateful. When I talk fast, you guys, it's them. They're giving me the words to speak, to tell their story. I am so very grateful to you. If you would, please clarify narrow pathway, voyage of the heart, great adventure. At the heart space, we have journey. Look, new beginning. It's a 0. You got a 1 and a 0. It's a new beginning. When the 0's there, the opportunities are endless. This is a never-ending cycle. It says journey, voyage of the heart. Okay, let your heart lead the way. Okay, find your passion. Now, miracles. Okay, so what is this miracle when it has to do with a false person? Is somebody going to get found out? Is something that somebody did going to evaporate? Okay, is it going to move away, dissipate, disappear? Is that them expect wondrous things to emerge? So is this in the chaos? Okay, is that treasure that is being uncovered the miracle that is under this chaos? Well, let's see what happens, because there's a false person involved that's being highlighted, that's being shown right now. Okay, now spirit, under that, look, miracles, new beginning. 1 and 8, new beginning, and 8 is, look, here's 8 too. This is 8. This is what's already in the ethers that we are becoming aware of. Under this, and once it is shown, miracles are going to appear. Expect the wondrous to emerge from this macrocosm of chaos. Look, this is the wondrous, a brand new beginning, and an 8. Success, breakthrough, financial prosperity, heart's desire, wish fulfillment, Okay, that's a brand new beginning. It's right there. Angels are telling the story. Thank you, angels. Y'all come through every single time. At the Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, thank you. Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender, can you please tell us this great adventure? Look, 11, the gateway of change. There's a great adventure. We have to walk through the gateway. Remember we saw the gateway? Okay, we saw the gateway, the gate of triumph. It's right here. Okay, Archangel Metatron is here. You see how that goes? That's Archangel Metatron. This is the archangels. Okay, this purple of the soul star. They're all purple and magenta, lavender, amethyst. Okay, sudden wealth. Sudden wealth is on the way. Okay, and this is under the great adventure. Thank you, Spirit. This is under a great adventure. Take a risk, move forward. What's waiting for you is a great gates of triumph. Look, what is it? Solitude, breaking trail. There is a collaboration. Is this a balancing of an inner masculine and feminine? Has a person become their syzygy? Okay, where they release and surrender the title of twin flame. They become their own masculine and feminine energy to magnetize their counterpart on the earth plane. Okay, number 3 is creativity, self-expression, and joy. There's a marriage that's getting ready to happen. Okay, there's a marriage that is happening internally to bring about the external marriage. Okay, and that is clarifying breaking trail and solitude. Okay, now under that, look, a brand new room. This is 3, balance and a new beginning. Okay, this may be secrets in a family room. There may be some secrets in the family room that there's going to be a new beginning of secrets in a family room. Now, some secrets just nobody business, but some secrets are something that somebody was holding back that was detrimental to somebody else. A wealthy man, 1 and 4 is stable foundation. Okay, this goes to the narrow path. This is clarifying narrow pathway. Is tread thoughtfully. Is there a wealthy man that's making a decision right now? Okay, unknown territory. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. And where are you right now? At the number 10, 2 and 8, balance, success, financial breakthrough. Okay, financial prosperity, expecting the unexpected. Okay, not longing. Okay, not expecting the unexpected. That means there is nothing that you from your earthly plane is calling in that's making a decision, because everybody's free will is involved. And what happens when you sit still? Now she's looking, look. Look. She's looking at him. Okay? He is on a narrow pathway, treading thoughtfully. She is unknown territory. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, expecting the unexpected, not putting being detached from the outcome. It means you're not dictating or pushing your energy on to whatever outcome you want to have. You're going with the flow. You are breaking trail in silence, okay, going through the gates of triumph on a new adventure, okay, but you're doing it from the heart space and not from the ego mind of yearning and longing. It's already done. Okay, so if something is already done, you're telling the universe, thank you. I am so very grateful for you hearing my heart's desire, wish fulfillment. Okay, that's what you're telling. When you say it's already done and you're expecting the unexpected, you have detached from the outcome. You are balanced inward with your masculine and your feminine energies. Okay, your masculine energy is not taking over, going, I deserve this. Why isn't it here yet? What are you waiting on? That's clear release. That's not what's happening. Somebody's going with the flow, going, I'm a leader. I am the authority of me. Okay? I create from nothing. I move in circles with infinite unconditional love. I speak from my heart space, not from my ego. I speak from my heart with kindness, compassion, tenderness, love, peace, and joy. Okay? That is sitting in a state of receiving, because it's already done. Okay? Unknown territory, being in a state of receiving. Okay, you're expecting the unexpected, meaning you're not dictating what you want to come back, because whatever we are blessed with, it is always above our imagination. Okay, and under this is, guess what? A privileged lady. Okay, new beginning, finding balance, 1 and 2 is 3. Okay, and under that is a courtship, 4, stable foundation. We're going to leave that there. Okay, there is a privileged lady that is going on a new adventure that may be getting a new family room. Let's see. Yep, a gift right here. She's getting a gift. Okay, she might be getting a new family room, a new collaboration. We already see there's a wealthy man. There is a message. Okay, listen to to source in silence, because all of your hard work is paying off. And what is it paying off with? Unexpected income. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You see how Spirit tells a story? I love the way Spirit tells a story. Thank you, Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you so very much for the essence of the story you wish to tell. I am grateful to be the vessel that speaks the words of the story you wish to tell. I am so grateful to you. Thank you so very much. All right, you guys, we are going to be using the deck that I created. It is called Illumination of Light. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Now, this is a divine guide. It is very, very deep. Okay, we picked these cards because the colors are so vibrant. Because we're talking about the macrocosm of chaos. So let's do this. Okay, thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Welcome, watchers of the new era. The earth plane is a giant cosmic fire. Energies are a roiling pot of hot water, forcing hidden timelines to surface. One of the blessings of the gifts that has been activated in the last month, 2 months, is the gift of a clairvoyant watcher. Cosmic waters are dancing. Your spiritual eye sees the illusions. Stay centered. You are the witness, watching the truth be revealed. Okay, so that's when I say, when we sit back from a thing in our center and we look at a thing from a 360 degrees, and when we go into the silence of source, meditation is fluid. You could be meditating while you mop the floor or wash dishes or cook dinner. That's fluid meditation. So you never know when the answer is coming. My daughter has a vortex in her house, and it's a specific space in her house. And every time I go into that specific space, I am automatically taken to the higher realms, and I'm talking to divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. They are clarifying something for me. They are answering a question for me. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. So when you guys hear me say that, I'm getting a jolt, a spark of energy. And that energy is telling me you're right. It's confirming what I'm saying, because there's sometimes I'm speaking from my heart space, but while we're doing the reading, I'm getting the words from the archangels that we've invited in. You'll be able to tell the difference. So we're going to use my deck, okay, for this one, because the colors are vibrant and this is a robust reading. Okay, and this is going to be a sherry spread. The sherry spread is not like the conventional spread. It has 3 extra cards in the possible future and 3 extra cards in the possible outcome. Spirit told me a year ago that those that are seeking need additional, deeper information. And that was, remember, the Archangel Raziel is the Archangel guide to the higher realms, the Archangel of wisdom and knowledge. This is the spread that he gave me. Okay, all of my spreads I've got from Archangel Raziel. So let's go ahead and do okay, thank you, angels. If you would, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Oh, let me do this. Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangels Mariel, Lavender, Zachiel, and Amethyst. Thank you so much for the essence of the story you wish to tell. I am grateful to you. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, can you please give us, what is the current situation? Okay, current situation is the King of Pentacles. Okay, someone that is masterful, strategic, and practical. Now, is it this gentleman here? The King of Pentacles. Okay. We have a wealthy man. He's on a narrow pathway. He's treading thoughtfully. Okay. There is a counterpart for him that is expecting the unexpected. Now, what is challenging this King of Pentacles? Let's see what it is. Okay, look. A Queen of Pentacles, she is in reverse. Okay, I don't turn my cards upside down. The angels do at the time they pop the cards out, because if I turn the cards upside down, I'm telling the story. This is their story. So we have a King of Pentacles right here. What's challenging him is the Queen of Pentacles. Ain't that something? And I shuffle my cards at least 10 times. Okay? No Exy. No Exy. Poo-poo. Okay, guys, we have a stage manager here that sometimes, okay, when I'm in the higher places with the archangels, Exy has to come and sit by me. He does it every single time. You want to sit down, boo-boo? Sit down, Exy. Sit down, Exy. On the left side of the King of Pentacles, the current situation in the card challenging the current situation is a death card. Something is transforming. Okay, this is Archangel Azrael. Archangel Azrael is the archangel of change. He is the archangel of transformation. He guides us from darkness to the light. Okay, something is coming to a hard end. There's an archangel involved, but they're involved in everything. Okay, Exy, you got, hold on, y'all. Thank you for holding, you guys. Exy just kind of wandered around. He's really big, so I have to be careful how close he gets to the technology. So on the left side again, we have death, 1 and 3. That is 4. We have transformation, rebirth, and closure. Transformation, rebirth, and closure. Okay, and on the right side of that, we have a Page of Wands. Okay, this is a revelation, a aha moment, a brand new idea. Okay, this is something, and it has to do with taking action. Somebody is an optimist. They want growth and they want change. This is in harmony with the death card. This card is in harmony with the death card of transformation and change. And you see the little green stems? That idea is a brand new idea. That's a baby idea. It's brand new. Now, while I had you guys on hold, they kept asking me to look at this card. This wedding card, the marriage card, and breaking trail. This is over. If there is a wedding, there's a cycle for, okay, thank you, Spirit. There's a cycle for a marriage or collaboration, a business partnership. The cycle is ending. A new cycle is beginning, okay? Breaking trail. There was somebody that was in this situation that is now breaking that trail, doing something different. Okay, remember the solitude card? Somebody had a challenge that they needed a solution to. Okay, and that solution was to start over. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, thank you so much. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. If you would, can you please tell us what is in the mind? What's in the mind? What are they thinking about right now? Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, that's changing. Somebody wants to move forward. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune turns in the direction of your choices and your intentions. So this is what's in the mind for this King of Pentacles. And this is under journey and voyage of the heart. He is now moving in the direction of his intentions and choices. That means he made a new choice on something. We saw breaking trail. He is breaking trail. Now, this King of Pentacles, anybody can be a King of Pentacles. This is a travel. This is a pathway. Okay? Remember, we have both masculine and feminine energies within that we bring into balance with the choices that we make. Okay? Under that is a strength card. Another number 8. Success, breakthrough, financial prosperity, heart's desire, wish fulfillment. This is somebody walking with their shadow. Their shadow is not walking them. This person is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was through spiritual means. This is bravery, compassion, and courage. Okay, now look on the right side, the hanging man. This is self-sacrifice. This is also looking at a situation very hard from a different perspective. This card goes with the solitude card. In silence, peace prevails. Okay, these two cards go together. This gentleman is seeing things that it seems like he's chained to. He hasn't released the change. He is looking hard at something to make a decision. Okay, and that's where the breaking trail card comes in. Okay, he's making a decision, but he's looking at very smart, very strategic, okay, very practical and masterful, but he's looking at it like the King of Pentacles, okay, to make a decision, because there's a journey, voyage of the heart. He's following his heart, following your passion. Remember they said follow your passion? Okay, and there's also a false person next to the journey card. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Can you please tell us what is in the past? What happened in the past? This is under the wealthy man walking a narrow pathway. Okay, look, it landed on Archangel Gabriel. Okay, I don't know if it's upside down or right side up just yet, but this has something to do with pure intention, and it has to do with power. Okay, look, in the past there was Two of Cups. There was two people whose energy signatures matched, and see the two circles? Those are two individual beings. The light in the middle is called the Vesica. Okay, wow. Now this, see what you see, those two circles and the Vesica in the middle? That is called a syzygy. That is when there is no longer a twin flame title. It's for each individual. Each one of these individual beings is now a syzygy, which brings inner synergy, which brings their outer union. Okay, but this is what happened in the past. This may have been a divine alignment for this wealthy man, narrow pathway. This may be where he's trying to get back to, but this is what happened in his path. He aligned with his counterpart, that perfect harmony. Remember, we strive to do that individually first. Okay, the masculine and feminine within. Our goal is to strive to become the syzygy first. Now, what's on the left side? The moon. What happened? Okay, the moon is something that was hidden. There was illusions and there was deception. So was this hidden illusions, delusions, and deceptions? Was it something that caught this wealthy man up, but now he's on a narrow pathway instead of absorbing everything? And that's what we have to do, is let go of the macrocosm of chaos so that we can walk our narrow pathway to be balanced to our inner being. But in his past, there was two energy signatures that masked, but there was something that was hidden by the light of the full moon. Okay, this gentleman has become a subject matter expert. But while he was becoming a subject matter expert, okay, for wealth, tradition, and family, there was a delay. Okay, Eight of Pentacles is somebody becoming very, very good at what they're doing. Building wealth, following tradition, and looking at family legacy. Okay, but it looks like there was a possibility for a family legacy, but something happened. There was some illusions and delusions. Okay, maybe the illusions and delusions was with somebody he thought was an energy signature that matched. We're just gonna look at all of it. Okay, why not? All right, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you tell us what is in the environment of the current situation? What is in the environment of the current situation? Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, now this Seven of Cups wanted to come out too, so we're gonna go ahead and take it out. What's in the current environment? What's in the environment of the current situation is the Death card. Archangel Azrael is bringing a hard end to something. Okay, possibly future, brand new idea, aha moment, revelation. Somebody is looking at doing something differently. You see that light on his forehead? That means he's getting it. This is the King of Pentacles. He's getting a bright new idea from in his third eye. Okay, what he's looking at, optimism, growth, and change is what he wants. But he has choices. Now these could be illusions and delusions, or somebody is looking real hard at the choices that they made in the past. Decisions, illusions, and choices. Okay, so somebody is looking at this bright new idea they have that they want to take with passion, but they're letting their illusions, delusions, and choices they made in the past are helping them to make this decision. Now, this illusions, delusions, and choices is under false person. Now, this King of Pentacles could have been a false person, or there could have been a false person in his vicinity. Now, on the left side of this is King of Cups. This gentleman loves himself. He put that love in that cup for himself. It doesn't show him drinking it, but it's whatever he's going through is emotional, and he wants to be emotionally balanced. And when it says generosity, was there someone in his past, maybe this energy signature that matched his, that he was not generous to? Is his lesson that he was not in the mode of equal give and take? Okay, let's see. Six of Pentacles. This is getting what you deserve. You see these 6 little boys? This is our future. Okay, they are spinning these coins, and the more they spin these coins and they sit there and they focus on these coins, the brighter they get on this table. Okay, the coins are doubled. Okay, but this is teacher learn, leader follow, reflection. So the energy that they're putting in these coins is being reflected back to them. It is them getting what they deserve. Okay, so that means that whatever we put out there, we get that reflection of that energy back to us. Okay, now when I made these cards, these just came up. I had 2 divine guides that were helping me to put the visuals of these cards. One was Archangel Raziel, the other one was Pamela Coleman Smith. And I was asking her, should we change the pictures that she came up with, that she designed with this tarot deck? She said, go ahead and change the pictures. They need to be contemporary, because going with the flow of potential means there is change. So she's the one that said it's okay to make these cards contemporary. And when I put the descriptions in as to what I wanted, this was one of the ones that was not the words that I put in there. This just came up, and the coins came up perfectly with the 6 little boys. Okay, actually there's 7. No, there's 6. There's 6 little boys. Okay, but this just showed up. When it said 6 of Pentacles, I said, is this what you want? She goes, yes, and that's the one we kept. Okay, same thing with this one. Okay, there's a gentleman. Okay, he's got a beautiful watch on. He's in a contemporary situation. The choice that he's making is moving chess pieces that have to do with his life, his forward movement. Okay, there's only one. Okay, all of the ones leading up to the glowing ones are part of the worldly choices. The glowing one is his spiritual choice, and there's only one. Okay, this came up by itself too. So there's a lot of magic in this deck. Okay, with the cards that are showing up for me. Okay, like the Wheel of Fortune. I wasn't always saying that the Wheel of Fortune turns in the direction of your choice and intention. It just happened. Okay, because I'm telling the story that the angels want to tell. Okay, thank you, Miss Coleman Smith. Thank you, Archangel Raziel, for your help with these cards. Okay, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. May have 2 for a possible future. 2 more. Wow. Okay. Look, 7 of Pentacles, reorganization. Okay, the yield of Pentacles on this tree was not the yield that was expected. This is a reorganization. Somebody didn't reap the rewards that they wanted, so they're going to reorganize their orchard and plant different seeds, because the choices that they made in the past were illusions and delusions. Do you see how the spirits tell the story? Now, somebody, because of not reaping the benefits that they thought were coming because of the choices that they made, is in the 6 of Cups. Okay, the 6 of Cups. Okay, remember in the past, a 2 of Cups, 2 energy signatures that match. Okay, this rich man, this King of Pentacles, is thinking. He's melancholy. He's remunerating. He's remembering the past. These are past memories, childhood wonder. Okay, about him. Maybe this is 2 people. They got a bunch of little people. Okay, but this may be somebody that grew up together. They knew each other in the past, but this is memories of that person. Okay, we already know what happened in the past was a 2 of Cups. Okay, all right. Now, on the right side, what do we have? Ace of Pentacles. This is heart's desire, wish fulfillment. When you get an ace from the all that is and the all that ever was, it's what you deserve. Okay, so we're looking at a 7 of Pentacles that has to be reorganized. Okay, and the seeds have to be planted again. So that means that whatever happened here, this is 8, this is 9 of Pentacles. Okay, something didn't go right. Let's clarify it. Spirit, can you clarify the 7 of Pentacles? That's 8 Pentacles. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. Spirit, clarify the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, they don't want me to clarify. Okay, so, all right. All right. Okay, so it said my hands wouldn't go. All right, can we have one more? Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. This is from the heart space. This is somebody making a decision from their heart space. The Page of Wands, bright new ideas, starting over, looking at the illusions and delusions from the past, looking at something that has to be reorganized and replanted. This is the King of Pentacles. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now, if you look down here at the Death card, and these for right now, something is over. Look at the Wheel of Fortune at this possible future. That means that all these things is a return to sender. No. Oh, okay. Universal law of cause and effect. Decisions were made here that are now showing up. Okay? They're now showing up. All right, thank you, Spirit. The effects are now showing up. May I have one more for a possible future? One more, please. All right, thank you. 5 of Wands. There was fighting. At least 5 things that need to be changed. Okay, look, it says chaos, competition, and fighting. Chaos, competition, and fighting. So this is what's going on in the macrocosm of chaos for this person. Okay, on the left side, somebody was carrying burdens. Somebody was carrying burdens because of the choices that he's making. He's getting information to his crown chakra, divine inspiration, divine intervention. You see the star? That may be one of his divine guides, spirit guides, or guardian angel, or them as a collective are helping him to either release burdens or see the burdens that he's been carrying all this time. Okay, look, 4 of Cups. He's still, now they're showing him you have a choice to make. Okay, the Most High Adonai Barbello is offering you, giving you a cup that is going to be for your highest good and for the highest good of all involved. It's up to you to choose it. Okay, let's see. Clairaudient. Is he listening to the divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels? Clairaudient sanctuary. Old stories are evaporating. As dense energy lifts and cosmic static clears, listen to the space between thoughts, to the melody of your new timeline. Yeah, is he listening? Okay, he has a choice. He's sitting still, so he knows he has a choice. He's listening because he knows he has a choice. So let's see. If you would, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you please tell us what is in the environment of the possible future? What's in the environment and possible future is somebody loving themselves. Okay? Page of Cups, inspired, imaginative, intuitive. He's listening to his heart. Remember it says voyage of the heart. Voyage of the heart. Okay? Love flows through you and to you. Voyage of the heart. Okay? Here's the journey. He is listening. Okay? Page of Cups says he's got an aha moment, a revelation, a new idea. Okay? He's loving himself. There's something that's emotional that he's following through on. Okay? All right, y'all. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, can you give us other people's feelings? Thank you. Other people's feelings. There's a Queen of Cups. There's a Queen of Cups. Now, look at her. Can you see in her cup? Nope. She got a top on her cup. She's holding down that top too, but she's holding a wand. Okay, this is the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is usually a good girl. All she does is love. Okay? Compassionate, sensitive, loving. She leads with the heart. She moves with the heart. Okay? Now, what's on the left side? Page of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles, finding balance, flexibility, and juggling. There was a Page of Pentacles. Somebody was somebody imbalanced? Hold on. Yep. Okay, look. Let me tell you who it was. On the left side of the Queen of Cups, we have imbalance. Okay? Even though somebody knew the truth, they still were imbalanced. Okay? They were looking for balance. They were juggling a whole lot of things. Okay? Somebody was juggling a whole lot of things. Okay? Now, we have the Queen of Cups. On the other side of the Queen of Cups, who's bringing balance? Archangel Michael. There's a Temperance card. On the right side of the Queen of Cups, Temperance is here. Archangel Michael is here. Now, let's see. This is other people's feelings. So apparently we got the other person is the Queen of Cups. Okay? Now, somebody's Wheel of Fortune is turning in the direction of their choices and intentions. This Queen of Cups is looking at this Wheel of Fortune. What were her choices and intentions that it is now her Wheel of Fortune that is turning? Okay, we have a Queen of Pentacles here. Was there two women or one that had the energy of Queen of Pentacles? Okay, that is challenging this King of Pentacles. There's a Queen of Cups that is crossing to this change. Okay, and it's forced because the Death card is here. This change is forced. It's being forced by Archangel Azrael. Can't mess that up. And Archangel Michael is here. Okay? Say, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Okay? Clairaudient sanctuary. Old stories are evaporating as dense energy lifts and cosmic static clears. Listen to the space in between thoughts, to the melody of your new timeline. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, you guys are getting the help. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you? Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love and gratitude. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Okay, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you please give us what is the hope or fear? What is okay? Now this one is upside down for sure. The hope or fear is somebody is walking away. Okay. Eight of Cups is turning point, emotional balance, leaving. Somebody does not want this Wheel of Fortune to turn. Okay, this is in the mind. Okay, this is one person's fear. This is one person's hope. We know this is the King of Pentacles, the masculine energy, and we know this is going. This is another thought. This is somebody's hope or fear. What they're afraid of is somebody walking away. Okay, becoming emotionally balanced. They want them, or this somebody is not emotionally balanced. Okay, Somebody doesn't want a turning point. They're fighting change is what this is. Now, who is on the left side? The King of Cups. This is Archangel Uriel, the healer of hearts. This is emotional. Okay, let's see. Okay, on the right side, it's a 3 of Wands. Somebody's leaving anyway. Somebody is leaving. They've made a decision. They're done. They're already at the dock. If you look back in the back, you see their ship. They're already at the dock. They're at the water's edge. Okay, Spirit, are you gonna let me? Who's challenging this new destiny, this new cycle, this change? Who's challenging that? Clarify this 8 of Cups in reverse, please. There it is. An enemy. No, a lover. This is the lover card. So was there a lover? Somebody knows that they're tied to something else. Okay, they're in their mind about it. They're in jail about it. Okay, who is it? Somebody is talking. There was a conversation. There was information that was told. Something was revealed. Okay, so does this King of Pentacles have a lover that doesn't want him to make a change, that doesn't want him to leave, to move forward? Because now he is the King of Cups. He is getting help from, hold on now. He's getting help. This King of Pentacles is getting help from Archangel Uriel with this emotional challenge that he needs to make, because he's in his head about it. Okay, other people are talking. The community is talking. Is this his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels that might be giving him the information that he needs to keep going? But there's a lover that doesn't want him to leave. Oh wow. Okay, Spirit. Well, he's already made a decision. 3 of Wands. He's on his way out the door. He's already at the ship. Is that the miracle for the one that's expecting the unexpected? Okay, because we know this is a wealthy man that is going on a journey to sudden wealth, but he's leaving a false person behind. Okay, and it looks like on the breaking trail that this false person he may have been married to or in a business situation with. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we are at the possible outcome. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Can you please give us, this is Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, the healers. Okay, can you please give us 4 cards for a possible outcome? 4 cards for a possible outcome, please. Okay, look. This is upside down. See it's upside down? Okay. Upright, it is the Knight of Swords. Something is coming to an end. Wrong choices, challenge, worry, mistakes, despair, embarrassed, shame, failure, thoughts, worrying, anxiety, anguish. Okay? This came out upside down. This is under the wealthy man. Okay? If this is in the Nine of Swords, okay, upright, this is being in a nightmare of your own making. Because it's in reverse, he is releasing and surrendering, coming out from under the microcosm of chaos. Okay? What caused him is, this is the 7 of Swords. Someone is reclaiming what was theirs, or this is lying, cheating, and stealing. There may have been some deception. Okay? But remember, this is in reverse under the 2 of Cups. This may mean he's imbalanced. In the recent past, he came into balance with himself. Now, what happened? Somebody is still obscuring the truth from themselves. They're facing away from it. It is emotional. These 2 swords mean they are not listening. They don't want to see. They're blocking the truth from telling them. This is oblivious, stalemate, resistant. Okay? But this gentleman, this is in reverse. Let's see. Okay, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, may I have one for a possible outcome, please? Thank you. Possible, okay, all right, we got 3. We needed 4. They all came out upside down. Okay, let's see what's going on. These are upside down. Okay. Upside right, we have the King of Wands. This is passion. This is leadership. This is business owner. This is bright new idea. Okay? But upside down, this person has no passion. He has no bright new ideas. There's no growth. Okay? But something is, all of this is in reverse. Okay? This is leadership, passionate, motivation. Somebody is not motivated. Who could this be? We are going to clarify that one. Okay, now, Four of Swords. Four of Swords in the upright is rest, reflect, rejuvenation. Somebody is in a tizzy. Somebody's in a vortex. Somebody is not relaxing. They are worrying. They are all over the place. They are going, I need my sword, because those swords are in the upright now. Okay, somebody wants to fight. Somebody wants to fight. Who is this? Okay, now look. High Priestess. In the upright, the High Priestess is intuitive, spiritual, mysterious. This person goes deep for the deeper things. This person listens to their intuition. Okay, they are connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. They always go into solitude. Okay, this is where the meditation, see those answers that she's getting in that book of deeper things? Okay, whoever this is for this possible future is in a tizzy. They are completely and totally upset about a situation. Okay, and it's coming under the Two of Cups and the wealthy man and the narrow pathway. This person, whoever this is all over place. This is the macrocosm of chaos. This person is boiling in this pot. Okay, wow. Now look, on the left side of that, Ace of Wands, bright new idea. Okay, bright new idea. Somebody was doing manipulation. Let's see what's under it. It looks like somebody wants to be, this is the all that is and the all that ever was. This is also corporation, organization, traditional structure. This is higher learning or a marriage, collaboration. Okay, this is knowledge, institution, tradition. This is also the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, this is the Most High setting straight a situation. Okay, and there was a bright new ideal involved, enthusiastic, expired. Somebody was probably doing some manipulation. We don't know. Let's see. Okay, now on the right side of all of those, look, Chariot. Emotionally balanced. Somebody having control of their environment. They are moving away. They got the keys to the Jeep or the keys to the Charger. What it looked like, they got the keys to the Charger. This is another one of those cards that showed up when I was trying to do Chariot. This is the card. This is what showed up. A Charger. Okay? So, let's see what's going on. Let's see, y'all. We got to clarify these. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify. Okay, the Ace of Wands. Anytime you get an ace, it is what you deserve. So if this was first, and this is what somebody deserved, and they ended up in, either didn't want to be in a nightmare because they had no passion. Somebody is no longer, somebody's resting. No, they don't want to, they're not resting. Okay, somebody went to the deeper things. Was somebody using their spiritual gifts at detriment to somebody else? Let's see what happened. Can you please clarify Nine of Swords in reverse? Look, somebody didn't listen. There was a message. This one's in reverse. Okay. Somebody was in a hopeless situation. Okay. They were blind. Somebody was blind to a situation and they didn't have hope. Now somebody's thinking about what happened. Somebody's really evaluating the situation. Remember, it's under the wealthy man. Can you clarify the King of Wands in reverse? King of Wands in reverse. Look, it made somebody sick. Somebody was sick. What I'm thinking was there was an idea that was put on the table and it was a waste of time. Somebody wasted their time. The idea was never going to go forward, but it was all because of money. Okay. Look, it made somebody sick, and the card under that is misfortune. Okay, there's a King of Wands. There was an agreement with this wealthy man. Somebody went after this wealthy man's money. This person is no longer in their vicinity. This person here that was in a nightmare of their own making is no longer, they didn't get the message. Or they missed the message. Okay? This one is undergoing misfortune. Are these different energies, Spirit? We'll clarify this one more time. Look, somebody's in their head again. Somebody's in their head, or they're going to jail. Somebody's worrying very bad. Okay? Now, here's the message again. Remember, somebody didn't get the message? This wealthy man was in a nightmare of his own making. He did not get the message, but he's no longer in this nightmare. For some reason, it's not there anymore. Okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit. 4 swords in reverse. Can you verify that? Clarify that? 4 swords in reverse. Okay. 2. Look. 4 swords is somebody that is not resting. They are not rejuvenating. They are not reflecting. They are all over the place. Look who it is. Somebody crying. Okay? Remember, friction is what causes us to find a solution or a resolution to a situation. This wealthy man has made a decision. Okay? Here's another one. Look! There's a female person who's a foe. This person is totally upset. This is the microcosm of chaos. This microcosm of chaos for this wealthy man is stemming from a female energy. There was a message that came to him that he did not get. Was it the message that was manipulation from this Ace of Wands? I don't know. But we're going to clarify this one more time. Instead, there's a new beginning. Okay, for this wealthy man. On the right side, look, he found out some information. Remember, we just got the message card. He found out something that was hidden, and it was secret. And it's causing him to move forward. Okay, it's causing him to move forward. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can you please clarify the High Priestess in reverse? Wow, Spirit. Okay, all right, we got 3 cards for the High Priestess in reverse. Look. A bully. Okay, somebody was trying to hurt somebody. They wanted to control somebody. Okay, that person. This is clarifying this High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Remember, I asked the question: was somebody using their spiritual gifts for to the detriment of somebody else for their own financial gain? That seemed like that might have been what's going on, and it was a bully. To who? The Emperor. This rich man, this wealthy man, right here. It was to this wealthy man. It was a female. This wealthy man and Emperor, same person. Okay, so it means that somebody was a bully to this wealthy man. We know that it was a lady who was the foe. And then we go to the next card, and it's the High Priestess in reverse. And look, under the Emperor, thief. There was a thief. Wow. Okay, so this businessman, remember look, Chariot card. The businessman got all this stuff. He's at the bank. This is like the 3 of Wands. He's leaving. There's his ship. It's showing up. Wow, Spirit. Wow, wow, wow. Look, gifts. He's moving forward to his gifts are spiritual gifts. He has his own spiritual gifts. He has his own spiritual gifts, his own divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. He is uncovering treasure because he is breaking trail with a marriage. Wow. Okay, Spirit, with a false person. There's a false person. Okay, Spirit, clarify one more time. The 9 of Swords. There was a message. Okay, if you would. Thank you, Spirit. Look. Upright. This came out upside down. Upright, this is self-serving. This is a female that was self-serving. It came out upside down. Okay? This is in reverse. This is no longer the nightmare. He is no longer in this nightmare of his own making because he didn't get the message that he was going into a situation with somebody that was self-serving. Look on the left side. enemy. This person was tracking him. This may have been somebody that was watching him, tracking him, getting all the information about him to say and do everything that made him manipulation. Okay, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this. Manipulation. This person studied him to get him where malleable to do what he needed them to do, and it was because of money. It was because of money. Wow. What are they called? Gold diggers? I never liked that term, but it just showed up. So anyway, look. Faithful, does this say? It says faithfulness. Somebody was faithful to their own needs. Okay? Somebody was faithful to their own needs. And it's this one that's in reverse. This enemy, somebody tracked this man. Self-serving, this is in reverse. All of this is in reverse. Look, somebody was self-serving, is getting, undergoing misfortune. This person was a foe. It had to do with money. Ain't that something? Wow, spirit. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get to the card that tells the story, that brought the story up. The card that brought the story up, y'all, is the Chariot. Somebody is moving forward, emotionally balanced. They are connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. They have the keys to the Jeep. They have goals. They are moving forward, and they are using passion, and they are being assertive about it. Okay? Well, y'all, this is the reading. Wow, this is so beautiful. Okay, so let's do this. Clairsentient. Okay, some of the gifts that are coming up. Clairsentient anchor. The world is ablaze with transformation. Sit in the cool haven of your heart. You do not absorb the heat. Hold the space, perfectly insulated by divine love. Clairescent purifier. All that no longer serves the highest good clears with grace, leaves no residue, no weight, and no shadow, making room for the scent of the new era. Claircognizant, sovereign, clear and cleansing, leaves behind a pristine golden canvas. A divine certainty is landing in your crown chakra. A new beginning is here. Paint your new story. As dense old world energies fade away, your newly activated clairs are integrating your clair essence. Clears the air as the claircognizance anchors your new beginning. So that's what we're talking about, y'all. The new beginning is coming because of the microcosm of chaos. It has to bubble forth. It has to overboil so that it can start evaporating. That's where the clearing comes in. And it looks like the masculine energy here, okay, the King of Pentacles, the one that had the money, was taken advantage of by somebody that just wanted the money and had no love in their heart for him. Okay, they had love for his wallet. So we're just going to leave that there. Spirit, thank you so much for this reading to all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. Thank you to the Archangel Twin Flames of our chakras, the Archangels of the Seven Rays, the Archangels of the Four Directions, and your Twin Flames for overseeing this reading and protecting it from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. We thank all of the beautiful beings that stop by this channel to hear the story that you wish to tell. Please protect them, their sacred space, and all that dwell within with them. We send them infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. We send you all to them, all that is and the all that ever was, and all universal beings of the highest white light. We send you infinite unconditional love from our earth space throughout all space and time for all that you do. We are in gratitude to the all that is, because we are co-creators of our new reality. We thank all of our brothers and sisters in spirit. We thank our star family, our all of the beautiful beings from all the cosmic civilizations that are here helping us to ascend. Mother, Father, Gaia, thank you so very much. To all energies of people, places, and things throughout all space and time that are represented on this spread, I send you infinite unconditional love and gratitude throughout all space and time and beyond. I send you Reiki, Universal Life Force energy, and I send it to you and to those that stop by my channel. If you wish to accept this energy, please say yes. If you do not, it will go to your higher self to help you to see, hear, and know what you need to see, hear, and know if you choose to accept that energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, y'all, that's the reading. What I will do is let me leave you with the 5 principles of Reiki. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, y'all, thank you so much for allowing me to share this story, The Angels Which to Tell with you. I am so grateful for you stopping by my channel. And if you want, give it a like. Okay, it's gonna find who it needs to find. Okay, and I'm grateful for every single subscriber that I have right now. You guys sent your energy to me, and I am so very grateful. So the readings that find you are evergreen. So whenever they find you, it's for that moment right there, right now. Our free will allows us either to open a door or close the door. The more doors you open, the more knowledge you receive and awareness and consciousness of what is on your sacred timeline. Everybody is where they're supposed to be. Nobody's in the wrong space. Nobody makes mistakes. There's only adjustments. Okay? I love you guys above your imagination. Thank you once again for stopping by my channel. And I will see you another time. Bye.